So your Amazon ads are getting impressions, but no clicks. I'm going to take you through a couple reasons why this could be happening and how you can solve this for your own Amazon listings. Yeah, you're getting impressions, but barely any clicks, meaning shoppers are seeing your ad, but don't choose it. Very frustrating. Then this is almost always a CTR, a click-through rate problem. And here are some issues that could be causing the impressions, but no clicks. You've got the main image, which is a very common issue, keyword relevance, competitive positioning, pricing, and bids placement. So covering the main image, common issues are it looks too similar to competitors, it doesn't stand out on mobile, poor lighting or a poor angle, you're missing value indicators in the image, and the image doesn't match search intent. Some best practices to avoid this and get your main image back up and running A/B tests, finding which one converts best, and using that. Add subtle shadows for depth. Does make your main image stand out. You could even test this. Just create a main image A/B test. Use a sharp front-facing angle. Add props to show function. Do this within terms of service and show size and proportions clearly. Before we move on to the next slide, I want to quickly show you how you can run A/B tests on Amazon. So from Seller Central, you want to go to the menu and then manage experiments. And from here, we can create main image A/B tests, A plus content, bullet points, product titles, all sorts. So if you're concerned about your main image and you want to test a new one, you can come here to your experiments and get an A/B test sorted. I'd highly advise this if you want to improve your sales. Another issue could be pricing. So shoppers scan prices first. If yours looks too high, of course, they're going to scroll. So some issues, you're not running promotions or coupons, or your price is just too high. Best practices, temporarily reduce the price during testing, use dynamic coupons. Even a £1 or £2 coupon can boost your click-through rate. And that's because a little box appears with the coupon amount under your main image in search results. Now, the minimum coupon amount is 5%, so you need to consider that. So how you can add coupons on Amazon is from Seller Central, you go to the menu, and then we'll go to advertising and vouchers. So from here, we'll go to create a new voucher. From here, yeah, we'll click standard, audience type, all customers. Enter in a ASIN just to show you. We've got our product, we'll go to continue. We select the start date and the end date. Scroll down, these are the minimum fees. Anyway, you could choose money off or percentage off, but the minimum discount is 5%. I always limit my coupons to one per customer. Select the minimum £100 budget, enter the voucher name here, and do not allow stacking. You can select allow stacking, and then we click continue. And then you'll review it and continue again. Next, we've got poor keyword targeting. So your impressions are high because Amazon has shown your ad to the wrong people. This could be down, you haven't done your keyword research correctly. Here you've got too broad targeting. Broad match shows ads to irrelevant audiences, which is correct. You will need to make negations. So come up with a phrase negation list or an exact match negation list and put those negations in from the start. If you know there are keywords that do not convert for your product, negate them straight away. So the fix, you can keep the bidding low until you find a sweet point and your APOS is really good and you can start to scale up the bidding. Split campaigns, you don't want to have phrase match, broad, or exact, all within the same campaign or ad group. That's too messy. Separate them out, and so you have greater control. We've got wrong keyword level. You're targeting all the high search volume keywords rather than the long tail. Right, the long tail keywords are where you're going to make the most money initially. Fixes, add negative keywords, phrase and exact. Tighten auto campaign bids. Use keyword harvesting from search reports. This is pretty much, you find which keywords convert the best and you put them in their own campaigns. So you have greater control over how they perform. And use long tail instead of head terms. Here's an example. I've got king size wooden bed frame modern, very long tail keyword, but it does have high conversions. Low placement visibility. This could be another issue impacting your high impressions but low clicks. If you're relying heavily on rest of search, expect low CTR, right? Because if you're not bidding enough, chances are your ad is going to appear at the bottom of page one, and not many people scroll to the bottom of page one. And you're giving your product the best opportunity it has in order to gain enough sales momentum to drive that traffic. So some fixes here: increase bids slowly, 10 to 15%. Use placement bid adjustments, top of search boosts for ranking keywords. Okay. If you want to rank high organically, this is going to be one of your best options. Create an exact match campaign, add 30 to 100% top of search, keep it controlled, start low though. And then you can start getting those sales in initially, and your organic rankings will improve along as your ads perform better. If you're confused about how you can set placement bid adjustments, so go to your Seller Central and Campaign Manager, find a campaign you want to adjust. Once you're in the campaign, we'll go to bid adjustments. And here we can set the placement bid adjustment. We've got top of search, which is, to be honest, out of all the placement bid adjustments you can make, I would advise top of search, especially if you're trying to rank a product higher in organic. So you can set the placement bid adjustment just by coming in here and entering the increase. So 40% means, say if your bid is £1, you're happy to bid £1.40 so that your ad, so your product appears top of search. And that's why you're paying the extra money. So your product, your ad appears top of search, so customers are more likely to click. And the final reason is low relevance and weak value. So Amazon sees your product as less relevant compared to your competitors, and therefore you'll get a low placement in search results. And this could be because your listing isn't SEO optimized. To fix this, optimize the backend title, bullets, description using top converting keywords or related keywords. Some key takeaways: impressions but no clicks. It's going to be a CTR problem. And it's caused by weak images, poor pricing strategy, wrong keywords, low bids, strong competitors, weak relevance, or weak value. And fixing this leads to a lower cost per click, higher organic ranking and PPC ranking, better conversion, and much stronger profitability. If you want to chat, feel free to get in touch, and hope you enjoyed. Cheers.